Your dog did something today that you probably completely ignored. But don't worry, you're not alone. Many dog owners overlook the tiny, yet significant behaviors that reveal so much about how dogs perceive us. Today, we're diving into how your dog truly sees you, with insights into 15 behaviors that are bound to change the way you view your furry friend. And let me tell you, number 7 will surprise you. Stick around, and you'll see why. Animal behaviorists have dedicated countless hours to understanding our four-legged companions, helping us to decode their actions. But there's always more to learn, and thetedbook.store is packed with resources for a deeper dive into these hidden languages. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so to join a community of dog lovers eager to learn more about their canine companions. Now, let's uncover what's behind those puppy dog eyes. Ever notice your dog barking at their own reflection? It's not just a case of canines being perplexed by the mirror. Dogs process the world through smell primarily, not sight as we do. So, when they spot a reflection, they see movement without smell. This confuses them, making them bark to test if that silent doppelganger will react. They're essentially trying to solve the mystery of the invisible intruder. There's a whole chapter on understanding your dog's sensory world at thetedbook.store, so be sure to check it out. Another behavior that might puzzle you is whining. It's more than just a plea for attention. Whining is a nuanced form of communication. Your dog might be signaling boredom, discomfort, or expressing an emotional state. Think of it as a canine diary being narrated aloud. It's one of the few vocal tools they have to communicate complex feelings and situations to you. By tuning into the context of their whines, you can start piecing together what your dog might be trying to express. These behaviors are key parts of how dogs interact with their world. And the secret to truly understanding them lies in decoding these actions one by one. So why stop here? We've only just begun to unravel the mystery that is your dog. Stay with me as we move into even more fascinating behaviors that will deepen the bond between you and your pup. Remember, every bark, whine, or gaze is a piece of a larger puzzle that, once understood, can transform not just how you see your dog, but how they see you. Understanding your dog's behavior doesn't stop with barking or whining. Let's delve into the peculiar habit of dogs sleeping with open eyes. At first, it might seem like an odd or even unsettling behavior. But it's a fascinating glimpse into their natural instincts. Dogs are hardwired for survival, and this trait traces back to their ancestors. By keeping their eyes partially open, they maintain a level of vigilance. This allows them to nap while still being somewhat aware of their surroundings, ready to react to any sudden changes. Next, let's consider why random dogs might approach you on the street. It's often less about their social nature and more about their noses. Dogs are intrigued by familiar or intriguing scents, and you may unknowingly be carrying scents that trigger their curiosity. It could be the aroma of another dog, your recent lunch, or a myriad of other smells your canine friend finds captivating. This behavior highlights just how much of their world is experienced through their olfactory senses. And what about when your dog stretches as you walk in the door? This isn't just a casual stretch. Often, it signifies a social gesture, resembling a play bow. This stretch is a low-key invitation to engage, a sign they're happy to see you, and ready for interaction. It's their way of easing social tension and generating connection in the simplest form. Have you ever noticed your dog climbing on top of you? While it might be viewed as a quest for dominance, it's more likely about seeking comfort and security. This climbing can be compared to being wrapped in a hug. It's a way to feel safe and protected, particularly if they're feeling anxious or insecure. It's these small gestures that foster the deep connection you share with your pet. All of these behaviors are windows into your dog's instincts and emotions. They're reminders that even the smallest actions can have significant meanings. Our job as dog owners is to pay attention, understand, and respond to these signals. By doing so, we can enhance our relationship with our dogs, ensuring that we meet their needs and enrich both their lives and ours. Every behavior is a story waiting to be told, and your attentiveness can help narrate those tales meaningfully. Ever wonder why your dog begs for food, despite having just eaten? This isn't just about hunger. It's driven by the incredible power of a dog's sense of smell. Dogs can detect a scent far beyond our capabilities, which makes the aroma of your dinner hard to resist. It can also be a learned behavior. If even once, that pleading look earned them a treat, they remember it well. It speaks to the hospitality of your shared living space and the trust in your bond. But remember, moderation is key to maintaining their health. Now, let's talk about those times when your dog seems to ignore you. It's frustrating, but here's the interesting part: it's often selective hearing. Dogs are clever and can associate specific sounds, words, or tones with positive experiences. Repeatedly getting a treat or affection for responding ensures they tune in to specific cues. A shift in your approach might rekindle their attention. Positive reinforcement is your ally here. For more strategies, check out the resources at thetedbook.store. Have you noticed your dog sleeping next to you at night? This isn't just about comfort, it's about trust and protection. In canine packs, members often sleep together to provide warmth and mutual security. When your dog snuggles close, they're expressing a deep-seated trust. It's a part of their primal instinct to keep loved ones close and assure mutual safety. It's a nod to the deep bond you share. Why do dogs sniff each other's rear ends? While this might seem odd to us, it's a sophisticated method of communication for dogs. The scent glands provide a catalog of information: age, gender, mood, and more. It's like reading a social status update, purely based on smell. Understanding this behavior can deepen your appreciation for their complex social interactions. If you're fascinated by this, there's an entire chapter about it on thetedbook.store. And speaking of eye contact, what does it mean when your dog locks eyes with you? It might surprise you to know it's a powerful bonding tool. Prolonged eye contact releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone, in both you and your dog. It's akin to the deep gaze of a parent and child. Eye contact can affirm your bond, conveying affection and trust in a silent, yet profound way. Have you ever pondered why your dog follows you everywhere around the house? This behavior is rooted in attachment and curiosity. Dogs are naturally pack animals, and the pack's movement interests them. Your actions are central to their world. Following you offers comfort and a chance to explore alongside their most trusted companion. Understanding this can transform mild annoyance into an appreciation of your dog's devotion and loyalty. Next time you're puzzled by why your dog takes forever to pick a bathroom spot, remember this: it's all about safety and scent. Dogs are instinctually aware of their surroundings, and they prefer spots that signal territory marking and are free of potential threats. It's their version of leaving a message for the next passerby. Patience here pays off in understanding their instincts. Finally, barking at guests can be more than just an alert. It's also about them protecting their territory and alerting their pack. Get curious about this behavior, and it becomes a harmonizing moment rather than just a loud interruption. Reinforcing calm behavior with treats when they greet guests might ease the volume over time. Each of these behaviors is an opportunity to deepen your connection with your dog. By understanding the why behind these actions, you'll see your relationship transform. Remember, every signal from your dog is a conversation awaiting your participation. For further insights into these remarkable creatures, visit thetedbook.store. Why does your dog lick you as if you're their favorite flavor treat? It's not just about taste. Licking is actually a multi-layered form of communication. Some behaviorists suggest it's a sign of affection, much like how they would bond with their canine family. But there's more to it. Licking can also be a way for your dog to detect stress or anxiety in you, using their incredible sensory abilities. And yes, sometimes it's simply a bid for your attention. Next time your dog gives you a lick, think of it as a heartfelt message. For tips on responding positively, check out theticbook.store. It's all about reading that canine cue card correctly. Ever feel a pair of eyes watching you throughout your day? Dogs often follow their owners everywhere like shadows. This isn't just attachment, it's curiosity and the need to be a part of your pack's activities. In their mind, you're the leader, and they're your dedicated follower. This behavior is deeply rooted in their instincts. Dogs are social animals who thrive in groups. So when they tag along, they're not just being adorable, they're fulfilling a role that feels natural to them. Recognizing this behavior strengthens your mutual bond. Now, when your dog spends what seems like forever choosing the perfect bathroom location, it's not just indecisiveness. This detailed selection process involves scent and safety. It's as if they're reading a newspaper of scents left behind by other dogs. They seek a spot that feels secure and distinct enough to make their own mark. It might test your patience, but it's a fascinating glimpse into their world. If you want more on how environment affects behavior, you'll find a compelling chapter on it at theticbook.store. Prolonged eye contact might make you feel uncomfortable, but for your dog, it's an entirely different story. It's an intimate moment of bonding and trust. When a dog gazes into your eyes, they're genuinely looking at someone they care about. This behavior is known to release oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds humans with their loved ones. What you might perceive as awkward is actually a loving gesture. Next time those eyes meet yours, take a moment to acknowledge and reciprocate the affection conveyed in that gaze. Following closely are sweet moments shared during sleep. If your dog insists on curling up beside you under the covers, this stems from a need for safety and trust. Sleeping together in a pack is their natural way of staying secure. Sharing sleep space is how they say, "I trust you to guard my most vulnerable moments." Understanding this can make those peaceful nights even more special, knowing it's about comfort and companionship. Consider your dog's behavior as chapters of a fascinating book. Their actions are stories waiting to unfold. Continue discovering these stories with us, and you'll find every behavior turns into a deeper understanding of your furry friend. To delve deeper into their world, visit theticbook.store. There's always more to learn and cherish about your bond with your dog. Even in the quiet moments, when your dog simply sits by your side or rests their head on your lap, they are communicating. This behavior signals contentment and a nonverbal hug of sorts. It's their way of saying they are comfortable and happy just being near you. These shared moments of calm are particularly special for dogs, who view their owners as the center of their universe. By appreciating these gestures, you affirm their sense of belonging and security. When out on walks, the incessant sniffing might slow you down, but it's a crucial part of their exploration. Each sniff is a peek into a complex world of scents that tell stories of other animals, people, and even the history of the path they walk. Dogs' noses are incredible tools that gather information and offer a sense of familiarity in their environment. Allowing them that time to sniff lets them fulfill their innate curiosity and better understand their surroundings, enriching every walk with sensory delight. If your dog occasionally ignores your commands, it's not necessarily a defiance issue. It could be selective hearing, often based on past experiences and the rewards they anticipate receiving. Reinforcing positive responses with consistent cues and rewards encourages them to listen attentively. This interaction is less about dominance and more about mutual understanding and trust. Each of these behaviors, whether grand or subtle, is a window into what your dog truly sees and feels about the world and their beloved human. Embrace these insights, and watching your dog will become an enlightening experience, filled with mutual understanding and love. Why does your dog instantly jump into bed with you? This isn't just about a warm spot. It's an ancient instinct for safety and companionship. Sharing a sleeping space harks back to their days in the wild, where staying close meant protection from predators. Today, it signals deep trust. When your dog snuggles up, it's saying, "I feel safe with you." It's a behavior that reinforces the bond between you two, making the bed a sanctuary for both. When two dogs meet, and they dive straight to sniff each other's rear ends, what's really happening? It's their way of gathering information. Believe it or not, this sniffing ritual reveals age, gender, and mood. It's like reading a detailed ID card. While it may look odd, this behavior is key to their social interactions. There's a whole chapter on decoding these interactions at theticbook.store that can enhance your understanding of doggy diplomacy. Ever caught your dog gazing deeply into your eyes? Believe it or not, this prolonged eye contact isn't a challenge, it's a form of bonding. When your furry friend locks eyes with you, they're actually releasing oxytocin, the same hormone that helps mothers bond with their babies. So, those warm gazes are expressions of love, meaning your pup cherishes the connection just as much as you do. Why is it that your dog seems to follow you everywhere, even into the bathroom? This isn't mere curiosity. It's an attachment behavior rooted in loyalty and love. Following you ensures they're part of your pack at all times, reinforcing their sense of security. This behavior not only highlights their devotion but also signals their desire for integration in your daily routine. When it's time for bathroom breaks, why does your dog take forever to find the perfect spot? It's about more than just comfort. This ritual involves assessing the sense of other animals, and ensuring the area is safe. It's a methodical process. Dogs check their surroundings to both leave their mark and understand who's been there before. This attention to detail is a natural aspect of their territorial instincts and social communication strategies. Whenever guests arrive, does your dog immediately start barking? While it might seem like an inconvenience, this behavior has protective roots. Your dog is not just making noise, they're alerting you, their pack leader, to the presence of someone new. It's an instinctive action to keep the pack safe from potential threats. Reinforcing calm greetings and rewarding quiet behavior can help them adjust to guests, while still respecting their instinctive alert system. Finally, there's the universal dog action, licking. Whether it's your hands, face, or even the air around you, licking carries multiple meanings. It might be a gesture of affection, a way of showing empathy when they sense stress, or simply a plea for attention. Recognizing what motivates these kisses can deepen your connection. There are more insights into these subtle clues at theticbook.store, helping you decode every lick and nuzzle. As you start noticing these behaviors, remember each is an expression of your dog's inner world. They're simple yet profound messages of their comfort, curiosity, and love. Understanding this is a journey, rewarding both you and your loyal companion with deeper mutual respect and affection. Explore these behaviors more deeply, and you'll find an even more rewarding relationship blossoming between you and your dog. And that brings us to one of the most endearing behaviors, prolonged eye contact. You might think of it as your dog challenging you, but often it's quite the opposite. Prolonged eye contact is a powerful way for your dog to express love and trust. It's similar to a human sharing an intimate gaze. This simple act shows that your dog feels safe and bonded with you. Remember, in the wild, locking eyes could mean a challenge or threat, but in your home, it's a confident declaration of loyalty. For a deeper understanding of their gaze, you'll find more at thetabook.store. Another captivating behavior is when your dog follows you everywhere. This shadow-like presence might stem from their innate curiosity, but primarily it indicates a strong attachment. You're their leader, their source of comfort and assurance. This behavior roots deeply in their pack mentality, no member left behind, all for one, and one for all. Encourage safe independence by rewarding alone time, but don't worry if they prefer your side. It's simply their way of ensuring they don't miss out on anything important. Choosing the perfect bathroom spot can sometimes feel like a never-ending quest. Yet, each stop and sniff is a calculated decision. Dogs assess scent markings from other animals, gauge the safety of the locale, and even consider the terrain. Though it may test your patience, it's a practice that's part and parcel of their instinctual behavior. Embrace it as a small but significant piece of their daily routine and a chance to blend their world with yours. Now, let's tackle barking at guests. It's rooted in protective instincts, but how do you balance security with serenity? Encouraging calm greetings and managing their barking instinct involves patience and positive reinforcement. Teach them that not every stranger is a threat and that your assurance can be trusted. Developing this balance is beneficial, not just for your guests, but for their mental well-being, too. And lastly, the rough, scratchy texture of your dog's tongue, a tongue that writes the oldest language shared between dogs and humans. Licks are more than just greetings or affection. They can be probing inquiries into how you're feeling, attempts to soothe both themselves and you, or simply attention-seeking behavior. A simple lick can carry a complex message, waiting for you to uncover it. So where does all this lead us? As you decode these behaviors, you're not just understanding actions. You're unfolding a dialogue. Each bark, stretch, and nuzzle is a testament to the bond you share. A bond that, with understanding, grows ever stronger. For an in-depth guide on all these behaviors and more, visit thetabook.store. Now, tell me, which of these behaviors does your dog do the most? I'm curious to hear your stories and experiences. Share them in the comments below. And if you found these insights valuable, consider subscribing and sharing this video with other dog lovers. Together, we can all learn the beautiful language of our dogs. Thanks for watching. Each time your dog displays these behaviors, they're sharing a dialogue of loyalty, instincts, and emotions. They're whispering stories of their ancestors, echoing the practices of wolves from millennia ago. When they gaze into your eyes, trot alongside you, or seek out the perfect spot for a snooze, they're not just acting, they're reaching out in the oldest language known to dogs, a dialogue crafted over centuries of companionship with humans. Consider the way a dog's ears perk up at the sound of your voice or the anticipation in their stance when you pick up their leash. These actions are not just mere reactions, they're deliberate acknowledgments of your shared routine, your presence, and the life you build together. It's remarkable how these small moments, often overlooked in the bustle of daily life, hold the key to a much deeper understanding and connection. Even as they comfort you with a gentle lick or curl up by your side, they're offering an open invitation to cherish these small gestures of loyalty and affection. In the quiet moments, when they rest their head on your lap or watch you as you go about your day, they're communicating in a language that's not just about survival but about love and trust. Understanding this nuanced communication enriches your collective experience, turning simple companionship into a profound mutual bond.